Hi, welcome everybody. It's Jennifer Miller here with standinlove.org and excited to share today in our continuing education series on the A to Z for essential oils. Today's oil is C and it's for cardamom, and showing it to you in a little different way today because I just love these little 5/8 of a dram that you can purchase on some of the sharing oil sites, and I can help you get those because one of my favorite things is when I travel I like to make a little sample of my favorites, and I carry them with me. So just a little hint and tip for you when you're traveling as well. So I carry a couple different sizes of those. So back to cardamom. Cardamom is so amazing. When I think about cardamom, it just takes me back to when I lived in Israel, and I was there as a volunteer. It was so amazing, and I think about the delicious Middle Eastern pastries and how they would put some in their breads and sweets. And so when I take cardamom, we know it's one of the most fantastic cooking oils to use. I love to smell it. It helps with support your respiratory system as well as your digestive system. So there's two different things. And cardamom is actually the third most expensive spice that's available in the world, and it's just behind vanilla and saffron. So this is a very, very delicious spice, and you'll find it in some different parts of the world. doTERRA chooses to work with cardamom that's sourced in Guatemala through Co-Impact Sourcing Initiative. So that helps to create capacity for the growers and distillers around the world. So they work with 40 different countries, and 20 of those countries are developing nations. So what I love that they work with Guatemala is it's a developing country, and have some friends over at Choice Humanitarian who do some trips and lead you in so you can actually see the farmers and see the work that they do. So incredible respiratory support. And when you look at the sourcing of cardamom in different areas, some are higher on respiratory support, some are higher on the digestive support, and doTERRA works with the farmers to really ensure that it's kind of equal on both, supporting both systems. So you can use it for cooking. I love to put it in little Mediterranean energy balls with ground nuts and ground dried fruits. You could just whip it up in your KitchenAid. It's really simple. Just put it in your food processor and maybe do a toothpick swirl or a drop, and it imparts that delicious Middle Eastern flavor, which I just love the smell, and it just takes me back to those wonderful memories. So in addition to food, you can take it for your respiratory support, as we mentioned. But the interesting part about cardamom is it does have some support for breath. And so if you have eaten something a little bit yucky, or you just want to take it with you, this is again why it's great to have this one in your carry-on, either in your keychain or in a little small travel tin, because you can put a drop under the tongue. It's safe for internal use, and that helps with your breath. So that's a little tip on cardamom. On the oil section, talking about the emotional part of cardamom, it's considered the oil of objectivity. And this really helps people support and regain mental sobriety. Again, this is that Essential Emotions book that I love to share with you. That's available on aromatools.com. And it's helpful for people when their anger goes to their head and they become very hot-headed, or irrational, when the individual becomes inebriated with anger, losing control, and losing rational function. So cardamom helps to bring balance, mental clarity, and objectivity during these moments of extreme anger and frustration. So if that sounds like a great oil that you think someone in your family could use or support, please feel free to share this video and connect them with the link that's in the post, or check out the mydoterra.com/standinlove to get these oils at 25% below retail pricing. Look forward to supporting you on your journey. Thanks again for tuning in, and be back with more oil education. Bye-bye.